What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get this show on the road, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody for being here, man. I appreciate y'all. We got Jason here at the 1-1, Grayson here at the 1-2, B-Carp at the 1-3, Kryptonite at the 1-4, Matt Holmes there at the 1-5. I'm drafting here at the 1-6, guys. Middle of the pack. I'm pretty sure I swapped the people that wanted to be swapped. So we are picking pretty soon here. We got Austin there at the 1-7, Perky's drafting on the job at the 1-8, Cheesy at the 1-9, Moogie at the 1-10, guys. We got Nick at the 1-11, Mook at the 1-12, guys. Let's have a beautiful, phenomenal draft, guys. With that being said, let's take a look at who is available here, guys. JSN is available, JT, Amon-Ra. It is a 2-flex league, so I don't mind going with JSN here or Amon-Ra, guys, but I have been trying to take a little bit more of Jonathan Taylor recently because I do like the numbers that I see with Jonathan Taylor. And I just don't think there'll be a good enough running back to come back to me at the 2-7. So because of that, I'm going to take a running back there, and I'm probably going to take a wide receiver there at the 2-7. That's how I'm trying to think. That's how I'm trying to plan for the future and go with that. My baby, he's back, guys. I had to go to the vet today because he decided to eat some concrete off the floor, guys. You guys know those black concrete like on the ground. He literally snapped it up and ate it. Yeah, I was trying to get it off his mouth, and he would not let me. But with that being said, guys, we got Saquon going there at the 1-9, James Cook at the 1-8. Moogie does have a couple options here. Jason is still available there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that, guys. Oh, big burp. Big burp. JSN is falling. Oh my god, guys. If he keeps falling here, my baby, I love you. I love you. Guys, Nick might auto here, and I think he's going to have one of the best autos. I'm not sure where Nick is. 111. He just auto JSN, guys. That might be one of the best autos I've seen. He did end up paying. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. Jason is a great auto there. Whatever he does. I mean, JSN falling to the 111 is insanity, guys. I mean, I don't blame it. I don't blame it. I see why. It's JSN and CeeDee Lamb combo. Oh my goodness, guys. What a fall there. My baby. And then Ashton Jeanty does go off the board there as well at the 2-3, guys. Da 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 da. I hope you guys are having a great day so far, man. It is a wonderful Tuesday. Cheesy takes Drake London there. I don't know if he wants that. Let me make sure I tell Cheesy, hey, you good, Cheesy? Oh, baby. Oh, careful, bud. It's okay. Cheesy, you want to repick? You're good, bro? Cheesy. Okay. Repick. You're good. You're good. You can repick. Does Moogie have Jeanty Hampton? I don't think he does. I tried pulling. Oh, you're good, Cheesy. You're good. Just repick. Yeah, you gotta pick quick or you're gonna auto again, bro. You're gonna auto again if you don't repick here. And he... Like, I don't understand. Just repick. I want people to be happy with their drafts. Alright, Derrick Henry. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker here. I'll go with K9 there. You're good, Cheesy. You're good. Just make sure you guys set your cues, guys. Please set your cues. I'll put this again. Jeanty Hampton isn't a bad combo. Nick is back, guys. Welcome to Nick. Everybody, welcome Nick. Everybody say welcome back, Nick. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's see how the rest of the board is falling there. Trey McBride does go off the board as well. Trey McBride. All right. Fofo, what's wrong, bud? What's wrong? You just went outside, buddy. You want to go outside again? I love you. I love you. I love you. Papa. It's okay. It's okay, bud. It's okay. All right, guys. I think he wants some food real quick. Just give me a sec. Let me grab some food for him. And I think after that we'll be fine. Yeah, I just took him outside, so hopefully he doesn't want to go outside again. My dog's very vocal, guys. He will let you know if he wants to do something, if he wants to go somewhere. I hope no one needs lifelines here. 1 second, guys. I'll talk about the draft as well. But yeah, I went with Kenneth Walker there. I didn't mind going with Kenneth Walker or Derrick Henry. I kind of have them both in the same tier. Now, Derrick Henry is more appealing, but I think I just don't have a lot of Kenneth Walker. So that's why we kind of diversified a little bit. You know, we don't have a lot of Kenneth Walker. We don't have a lot of Jonathan Taylor. So why not diversify a little bit, guys? And go from there. Kiko, you ready for the hundo today? You ready for the hundo today, Kiko? Pickens? Alright, guys, let's take a look at how this goes. George Pickens, Javonte, Breece Hall, Jeremiah Love, Nico, Rashee Rice goes to Grayson there as well. Let me see who I'm going to go ahead and take here. Josh Jacobs available, Kyron, Chris Olave, Tet. I don't like any of these guys. I'm going to go ahead and take Josh Jacobs here just for the little bit of upside that he does have, and I don't mind that whatsoever, guys. I do not mind that whatsoever. All right, let's see how the rest of everything looks, guys. All right, and then Cam Scatterable goes off the board as well with Egbuka. I don't think Egbuka's a bad pick whatsoever, guys. I think Egbuka's pretty nice. It's just there's other players that I would pick over Egbuka in my humble opinion, guys. Personally. Now, you could make arguments for any of them. Don't get me wrong at all. But I think if I had to choose, I would personally go with like somebody else there for sure. I mean, if we take a look, Chris Olave got taken there at the 3 now, but Chris Olave was available, and we took Egbuka over Olave, and I feel like Olave has a safer floor and a safer ceiling there, but we never know exactly what's going to happen there. All right, guys, I might need to start wearing my glasses again. Usually this time of the day, too much screen time messes up my eyes. We're getting older, boys. We're getting older. Perfect. Let me go ahead and do this. All right, guys. ETN goes off the board to Nick. Kyron Williams goes to Moogie. Zay Flowers, phenomenal pick. Big extension there. Josh Allen, Bucky Irving, and then Garrett Wilson goes off the board as well, guys. All right, and I am picking here. Judkins goes off the board. I do have Devontae Smith available, guys, and this is why we wait, guys. People are so off on Devontae this year. I just don't understand it. This guy has, in my opinion, wide receiver 1 upside in that team. I think that'll be Hurts' main target there. I mean, we saw how Saquon was last year. We saw how a lot of these wide receivers were. They let go of AJ Brown. Now they have who do they have now? Now they have Mekhi Lemon, and I just feel like it's Devontae's team there. Finally, you know what I mean? So I hope Devontae explodes there. I took him there at the 4-7 as my first wide receiver, and I absolutely love that. Usually Devontae doesn't make it back to me like that, but we got Colston Loveland going off pretty early to Perky. We got Josh Allen going at the 3-11 to Nick. And then we got Devontae Adams, Travion going to Kryptonite, and then Jalen Waddle goes off the board as well. Guys, don't forget, after this, we are going to be starting to, what's the word for it? We will start the team reviews as well. We will start the team review so people can get their teams reviewed and then go from there. All right, and then Vlad falls to the 4-12. Wow, the Jason Magnet. The Jason Magnet is unstoppable. Guys, the Jason Magnet is unstoppable, guys. How do you get Ladd McConkey at the 412, guys? Wow, wow, wow. That's a phenomenal pick there. Can't believe it either, bro. Oh my goodness. Great pick to Jason there. Getting Ladd McConkey there. For real. Yeah, that's a crazy pick there. And then Tuda and T. Higgins goes off the board. How does he get away with it? Yeah, there's a new term we call for Jason whenever he gets values, because he gets values a lot, right? He gets like really good values every draft, like one really good value, and this time it was Ladd McConkey, and we call it the Jason Magnet. Somehow it always ends up falling, something ends up falling to him. We don't know what it is, but it just always something ends up falling to him. Alright, let's see what's happening here now. Do you have a couple options? Tyler Warren is available here, but I also see Terry McLaurin available, and I don't mind this combo at all. How did McConkey fall that far? I agree. I agree. I agree. McConkey's fall has to be studied there. I think McConkey's going to be a great pick. I don't understand how he fell either, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest. Alright guys, we got Lamar Jackson going there at the 5'7", to Austin. Rome Odunze goes there at the 5'8". As the season goes on, the quarterbacks are going to keep climbing and climbing and climbing, guys. So make sure you guys get your quarterbacks at the values that you guys like them, or they are going to be taken off the board faster than people do realize. Alright. And then we got Tyler Warren going off the board, Mike Evans as well. Mike Evans' injury did rub me off the wrong way personally. I'm not going to stay away from Mike Evans, but I'm just not going to draft as much of him, because I do have a lot of Mike Evans, but I don't know if I trust that much Mike Evans. You guys know what I mean there? So we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, and then we got Jadarian Price with Tucker Kraft going to Mook there. RJ Harvey goes off the board as well there at the 5'11". Guys, shout out to everybody for being here, man. I appreciate y'all. If you guys are drafting with us, let me know, and I will try to take a look at your team a little bit further, a little bit thorough, just to make sure I don't miss anything from your team. And then Carnell Tate does go to Nick. I don't know if Nick wants that. Let me go ahead and tag him to make sure he's all good. At Nick. Lifeline, get off auto, get off auto. You have to get off auto, please. You have to get off auto for lifelines, broski. Okay, let me give you Brian Thomas there. All right, there you go. Yeah, just for the future, guys, if you guys want lifelines, just get off auto, and I will take care of you guys. Carnell Tate isn't a bad pick there, though, at all. Carnell Tate is not a bad pick there at all. Does anybody else want Carnell Tate? I got you. I don't think Cheesy wants him. J-Mo goes there. Austin does have a couple options. I also have a couple options. Tony Pollard is still available. I don't mind that at all. Chuba Hubbard has been falling, guys, for the right reasons. Jonathan Brooks is in that team now, and I here get two options. I could go with Marvin Harrison, but I just don't have a lot of Carnell Tate, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Carnell Tate just for upside there, because I don't mind that at all. But if Carnell Tate wasn't available, I probably would have went with Marvin Harrison just because of the upside there. And if Marvin Harrison wasn't available, I would have went to who would I have went to? Probably Brian Thomas there. Purdy to Evans seems like an attractive thing, but Evans is getting older. Exactly, Waddy. Exactly. That scares me a little bit personally. We don't know how that's gonna be there. We really don't know how that's gonna be there. Is he gonna be, healthy throughout the year? Is he not? That's the only thing that worries me there. All right, and then we got Ramondre going off the board there at the 6'10", with Jordan Tyson at the 6'11". It does seem like, if you're on the computer, guys, you can put these emojis. Kryptonite is on the computer, watching us hopefully as well, so he doesn't like these picks there. Guys, don't forget, if you're drafting with us, let me know. I'll go ahead and take a look at your team further. Christian Watson at the 6'3" is a good pick as well. DK Metcalf, Ramondre, Jordan Tyson. Marv falls to the 6'12". Wow. How does Marv fall there? I have no idea, guys. I don't know how Marv falls there, but he does end up falling there, guys. Come on. Guys, week 1 of the preseason is in 2 days, guys. Is in 2 days. Week 1 of preseason, 2 days. At all. 2 days until first game of pre. It's this Saturday. No, wait. It's this Thursday. It's this Thursday, guys. It's this Thursday. I cannot wait, guys. We're gonna be watching preseason and we're gonna be drafting just like last year when Travion went off and Mugi took a lot of him. I cannot wait to see what this offseason holds for us, guys. Parker goes off the board there at the 7-3. Tony Pollard, what a value for Pollard there going off the board as well. Kyle Pitts and Harold Fannin does go off the board as well. Let's see. Yeah, time flies, brother. Time does fly. All right, let me see who I'm going to take here. Rico goes off the board there as well. Makai Lemon is available to me. And you guys know I don't mind Makai Lemon whatsoever. Michael Wilson is also there, so I am going to do it a little bit different. I am going to go with Alec Pierce. I just feel like Pierce has the most upside in this draft as my first bench spot. Now, if Pierce wasn't my starting, I probably wouldn't have went with Pierce. I probably would have went with somebody else, but I feel like with him being on my bench, I really don't have to be worried about his injury because I feel like later on when I do need him, he's going to play. All right, guys, and then Quentin Johnson goes off the board with Travis Kelce there at the 7-9. Kelce goes very, very early there, going to Cheesy. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Now, I do have a lot of Kelce, but I take him usually in the 9th round, usually in the 10th round. I have never took Kelce in the 7th round, especially over tight ends that are available. Actually, all the tight ends went off the board already. Wow, I did not expect all these tight ends to go off the board already, guys. Wow, wow, wow. That's a little bit that's a little shocking for me personally. And I could have maybe went with Makai Lemon because I have Devontae Smith. Now I didn't even realize about that. I don't mind you know, grabbing them together with Devontae Smith and Makai Lemon. If one of them gets injured, you know, the other one is going to be a very, very good stud. Yeah, when is the game, by the way? When is the game? Let me go ahead and look it up real quick. Let's see when the game is. It's going to be this Thursday at 7 o'clock. Panthers versus Cardinals, guys. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. All right, Godwin goes off the board. Jonathan Brooks goes off the board as well. I do have to refresh this. Drake May goes off the board there at the 8-5 as well. 7 p.m. Central. Yep. Yep. All right. I can in here take Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman is available, but so is Josh Downs, guys. And I have Alec Pierce. I know I want to get one of these players here, but I'm gonna go with Michael Pittman here instead of Alec Pierce. I just feel like Pittman might have better value there at the 8-7 over Josh Downs there. I was looking at somebody else like Joe Burrow or a quarterback like Jaden Daniels, but I think it might be a little bit too early. But George Kittle, why do you need 2 tight ends, bro? Yeah, I don't understand why he needs 2 tight ends there. I was hoping George Kittle would make it back to me, because what I did is I was like, if I take a wide receiver here, I know for a fact, you know, Holmes has a tight end, Kryptonite has a tight end, B-Carps has a tight end, Grayson has a tight end, Jason has a tight end, right? So I feel like none of them were going to take another tight end, and then bang, he gets taken there. Let's see what Jason does. All right. All right, Rashad White goes off the board. Jacoby Myers, man, I was hoping Downs. Maybe I should have went with Downs over Pittman, guys, now that I mentioned it, because I do have Alec Pierce there, in case one does get injured. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. Dart goes off the board. Okay. I think there's only one guy that I decently like in this area. I could go with Jalen Hurts here, to be honest with you guys, but I don't know if that would be the right choice here. But I have Devontae Smith. I don't mind stacking them, to be honest. Yeah, I'll go with Jalen Hurts there at the 9-6 just because I have Devontae Smith. So now I can stack them. Now, I was hoping maybe Jaden Daniels or Joe Burrow would fall to me, but neither does. So we're going to go with Jalen Hurts there at the 9-6. I think that's still decent value. Now, my running backs are the ones that I am a little bit worried about, but we have a plan for the running backs. Jordan Mason goes off the board. I was also looking at Jordan Mason there at the 9-8. I think that's really good value as well. And then Perky takes Drake May there at the 8-5, which is really nice as well. You could say Drake May is the quarterback 3 this year after Lamar Jackson. All right, guys, with that being said, we are going to start doing the team reviews as well as the lifeline. So make sure you guys stay ready for that. Hey, bud. What's up, Bubby? All right, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and take care of these live reviews, guys. Let's go ahead and take care of it. If you guys want your teams reviewed, guys, please go ahead and put your name in this chat, guys, right down here, Talking Football, and I'll go ahead and take a look at your team and review your team, give you a rating, all that good thing. All those good things, guys. Justin Herbert goes there at the 9-12. I know Moogie just got sniped there. Moogie could have, you know, stacked it up with Quentin Johnson, but at the 7-10 with Quentin Johnson, that's not a bad pick. Casey does go there at the 10-3, which is surprising. Caleb Williams was still available, so was Dak, Trevor, and then Moogie decides to take none of them. Let's see who's available to me on the way back here. Buddy, it's okay.
Come on.
Caleb Williams does go off the board there, too cheesy as his first quarterback. Buddy, what's wrong? What's wrong, my baby? Hey. It's okay. It's okay. All right, Isaiah Likely goes off the board as well. Let me see who I'm gonna take here, guys. I do have a couple options here. Oh man, I'm gonna go with Matthew Golden here, guys, just for upside. This is my team now. I do love my wide receivers. My running backs aren't amazing. I mean, my bad. My running backs are good. I don't have any upside running backs later on, but I do have a lot of wide receivers here who could end up finishing the year as a wide receiver 1. Michael Pittman, you know, he could outclass DK Metcalf. Matthew Golden could outclass, you know, Reed, and if Watson gets hurt. Connell Tate, wide receiver 1. Alec Pierce, wide receiver 1. So we'll see how things go off the board there. All right, guys, and then Rodriguez does go off the board. All right, guys, does anyone want reviews at all? Does anyone want team reviews? Does anyone want team reviews, guys? Let me know. Let me know if anybody wants team reviews. We'll go ahead and take care of that. Buddy, what's wrong? Good boy. Good boy. All right, guys. Grayson, I got you, my brother. Let me go ahead and take care of your team real quick, Grayson. You don't have a quarterback, Grayson. I think if you took Patrick Mahomes, I don't know. I don't think you should have waited for a quarterback this long, bro. I think you should have got your quarterback there at the. I mean, Mahomes was available there at the 10-11 for you, and the 11-2. I think you definitely should have took Mahomes there for sure. I think you kind of messed up with that. Bijan and Tudor are going to be great running backs for you. Tudor does have upside. Bijan has safe floor. George Pickens, Rashee Rice, great wide receivers. Kyle Pitts is going to be good tight end. Ted and Jordan Tyson, great flexes. But your quarterback is the biggest hole on this team. There's no reason why you take Xavier Worthy there over Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion. Let's see. I do have a couple options here, guys. I'm just going to do it just for the upside, guys. I do have Jalen Hurts. I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes here. My bench is already really solid, so I don't really need another bench spot there. So I'm just going to go ahead and take another quarterback there. But with that being said, I just think your quarterback is very weak, but Your starting roster is phenomenal. Your bench, you have Aaron Jones, Jacoby Rodriguez, and Xavier Worthy. Your bench is fine too, but your quarterbacks are the biggest weakness on the team. I'm gonna give this team a 7.7 out of 10. 7.6 probably out of 10 because there's still some decent quarterbacks you can still get. In my opinion. All right, and then Keaton Mitchell does go off the board as well, guys. Keaton Mitchell does go off the board as well. It's okay, bud. It's okay. All right, guys. Does anybody else want to review? Let me know if anybody else wants to review, guys. Buddy, what's wrong? What? Do you guys hear him in the background? What? Yeah, so 7.6 probably for that because of your weak quarterback room. But you could still get somebody like Stafford. You could still get somebody like Bo Nix, who both finished as a top 7 quarterback last year. All right, I did steal him, Grayson, but he wasn't making it back to you there at the 12-11. I really don't think he was making it back to you there at the 12-11. Theo, my bad, broski. What was your name again, Theo? Are you? Let me know what your sleeper name is, broski. I kind of forgot. Fuck, I just realized I fucked up the power stack. All right, let's see who's available here on the way back for me. I do have someone in mind, but we'll see if he's gonna be here. Surratt, all right. Jacoby Lane, Elijah Surratt. I don't know how I feel about either of them. I feel like they're kind of gonna be irrelevant unless Zay gets hurt. Mook, I got you, Mookie. All right, TJ Spears goes out there off the board as well. Perfect. I'm gonna take Dallas Goedert here, guys, at the 12-7. I think that's my tight end 1. All right, Mookie Pookie. Your quarterback is going to be really good, Brusky, but especially with Mike McDaniel. Your running backs scare me. There should never be a reason why we're taking Bucky Irving over Etienne, over Montgomery, over Judkins, over Tuden, over Swift. All right, Bucky right now is somewhat hurt, somewhat, you know, mental issues, whatever that's going on there. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind him, but I'm not drafting a lot of him over, like, certified running backs personally. But with that being said, that's what I think about it. 1 second, guys. All right, guys. I'm high on Bucky. He's not hurt. Don't get me wrong. He finished really high the year before that. It's just they have Kenny Gainwell now. They're paying him $14 million. I don't know how much I love him this year. I think that's going to be a running back committee personally. Jefferson and Garrett Wilson are going to be great wide receivers there. Crowd is going to be good tight end. You got Jadarian Price and Kenny Gainwell. So you got Kenny Gainwell as well. So you can't play Kenny Gainwell. You're going to have to play Courtland Sutton there. That's in my opinion. And then you have Khalil Shakir, who hasn't really done anything. Jake Ferguson. You have Tucker Kraft. You don't really need Jake Ferguson. I feel like your bench could be a lot better personally. Zach Charbonnet is going to miss half the year as well. I know you drafted both your handcuffs, but it's just, I feel like you need a better bench for sure. Because if, you know, let's say you can't play Kenny Gainwell here, right? So you're going to have to play Courtland Sutton. And then let's just say somebody gets hurt there. Courtland Sutton gets hurt. Jadarian Price gets hurt. Garrett Wilson gets hurt. Zach Charbonnet is also hurt right now. Shakir isn't really going to do anything. It's a solid team, but it could be a little bit better. But I do like to see more than Grayson's team because Grayson didn't have a quarterback when I did review him. He does get Bo Nix, which isn't a bad quarterback there, but it could be better. Let me go ahead and take Emmett Johnson here because I have Kenneth Walker. I don't mind that whatsoever. All right, guys. And with that being said, I'll probably give this team a 7.8 out of 10. Still a very solid team, Mook. Very, very solid team. But unfortunately, the bench is a little bit on the weaker side. The flex 2 is a little bit on the weaker side. And the running backs with Achane, who has the worst O-line in the league this year, and Bucky Irving, because we're not really too certain of the situation with Kenny Gainwell this year. So 7.8. All right, guys. Anybody else? Sarah growing on me more the tape I watch. Okay, I respect it. I'll take care of you. I got you, Jason. Let me go ahead and take care of your team. All right, guys. Jason, welcome, my brother. Hope you've been good, bro. Hope your day's been good. We got Joe Burrow getting to you at the 9-1 there. That's a phenomenal value. You know how much I like Joe Burrow there in the 9th round. Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels in the 9th round. If you guys could get him, go ahead and get him in a 2-flex league. Jameer and Javonte are going to be great running backs. Ladd and Luther are going to be great wide receivers. But the only problem is they're both upside wide receivers. They're not really safe wide receivers. Like Ladd is an upside wide receiver because last year he didn't really do anything. So we're drafting him based on upside, based on what we believe he can do. Luther Burden, last year he didn't really do anything. We're drafting him based on what we believe he can do. And then you took Marv. Marv is also upside. You know, and if you look at my team, you know, we know Devontae is a wide receiver 1 there. We know Scary Terry is a wide receiver 1 there. I'm not saying Ladd isn't the wide receiver 1 there, but him getting to you there at the 412 is phenomenal. I'm just saying, I feel like if I went with Ladd McConkey here, I'm not going with Luther Burden here. I would rather have Terry McLaurin over Luther Burden personally, even though, you know, reports say he's a wide receiver 1 or something. He hit his head, whatever it is. I would still take Terry McLaurin there over Luther Burden because I have Ladd McConkey. Harold Fane's going to be a great tight end. You got Breece Hall and Marvin Harrison. Overall, I really do like this team. The Luther Burden pick just confuses me a little bit, but so far beautiful. Josh Downs, Jalen Coker, Jaden Higgins, Isaiah Pacheco, and Brenton Strange. Your bench is very solid too, broski. The only problem I have is going to be the Luther Burden pick, and your bench is not amazing. Jalen Coker, I don't really trust. Jaden Higgins, I don't really trust. Pacheco, they have upside, don't get me wrong, but I don't really trust them. And Josh Downs, I don't really know if I can trust Josh Downs as well. I am going to go with... I'll go with Dalton Schultz, guys. Dalton Schultz is like in my late round tight end that I really don't mind having. All right, with that being said, I do like this team. I'll give this team an 8.3 out of 10 because of the wide receiver 2 and the bench could be a little bit better. All right, guys, with that being said, I believe everybody that wanted reviews got their reviews. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Jason, Grayson, B-Carps, Kryptonite, Matt Holmes, Austin, Perky, Cheesy, Moogie, Nick, and Mook for all drafting lists, guys. We are doing another draft after this, so make sure you guys go ahead and join that draft if you guys want to change